Good evening and welcome to Linnell Gymnasium on the campus of Thornton Academy. I'm Zach Tarenko here with Cole Purvis on TATV, bringing you our first winter sports broadcast of this year. It is our first girls basketball broadcast. The TA girls team takes on Scarborough tonight. It'll be a big matchup and the first important one of the year for TA. So Cole, coming into this game, it was definitely a tough end of their season last year. Lost in the regional semifinals to Scarborough, the team they're playing right now. How does this team look coming into this season?
Well, it's one of those exciting years where you have a mix of that senior leadership for Thornton along with some younger players with some high upside. And, of course, you have Jess Dow and Addison Sulikowski, one of the best duos in the state of Maine. Both averaged around 15 points per game last year. They can shoot the three, and they also have the height and strength to do everything inside as well. They only lost one starter from last year, and that was Mackenzie Melendez, but they're going to fill that spot with freshman Kylie Lamson, who shows a lot of promise coming into this year. And I can't wait to see this team develop all season long. It might take some growing pains in the beginning, and the first step of the road is tonight against the team. As you said, they lost two in the playoffs in Scarborough, so should be a big one tonight to open up the season.
Definitely, and you look on the other side, you see Scarborough, same kind of thing. Lost a couple of seniors, a big one, Lindsay Fiorillo, who definitely was their top player last year. They're looking to see if Emerson Flaker and Caroline Hartley can be those star players for them. While we also want to look at our upcoming streaming schedule here on TATV as we're getting going. We got a lot of games the next couple of weeks. So at the end of this week, Friday, December 16th, we got boys basketball versus Noble. Then next week, two broadcasts. We have Tuesday, December 20th, boys basketball again versus Bonnie Eagle. And then Wednesday, December 21st, our first boys hockey broadcast versus South Portland at 8:45 p.m. Also want to thank our sponsors here this winter sports season on TATV. I want to thank the Saco and Bedford Savings, Packwell and Carroll Insurance, and as always, the Webb Family Law Firm for hosting our pregame and our postgame show. If you have any trouble during the winter season, you get into an accident, you need some help, you can always call the great people at the Webb Family Law Firm. And we will also mention a new sponsor we have later in the broadcast, but right now, we have the National Anthem. That is the mark now as we hit the just about game time here at Linnell Gymnasium. I'm Zach Tarenko here with Cole Purvis, as well as Jeff Christenberry on as the producer, the tech crew, as you might say. Tonight we got Troy Bolduck on camera, and we have sideline footage as well. So nice big crew today. And on sidelines right now is Josh Pulsifer. His starters for Scarborough. Number 3, Ellie Rummelhart. Number 5, Megan Rummelhart. The Rummelhart sisters combined for 12 points in their win over Sanford last Friday. A 44-36 win. That was a tie in the fourth quarter, 34-34. Emerson Flaker broke a tie with a huge three-pointer and ended this game on a 10-2 run. Starting at the point guard position is Hannah Cook, Kylie Lamson, Jessica Dow. As you said, Cole, pretty similar starting lineup. And in that spot of Mackenzie Melendez is Kylie Lamson. And Addison Sulikowski finishes off the starting five for the Trojans.
Of course, their first game against Massabesic was canceled because Massabesic canceled their season. So this is the opener for the Trojans. And they might need to get some nerves out in the first quarter. But it's a team that Class AA South is theirs to lose. They have sky-high expectations this year, which isn't something that they've had in the past, but they have all the pieces to go on a run.
And we are just about set to get going. Here at L Gymnasium, first TATV winter broadcast coming right at you. It is girls basketball, and off the tip, Coleman goes back to Megan Rummelhart, and she'll take it to start for Scarborough. Here's Emerson Flaker. Gives it outside to Ellie Rummelhart. Rummelhart trying to get around Dow. Good defense to start by the Trojans, trying to be aggressive and assert their dominance in this game early.
Scarborough just a quick team. They've got a lot of young players, like the one with the ball right now, Emerson Flaker. And TA had a bad day against them in the playoffs last year. They hope that doesn't happen again.
Run to the basket. That was Caroline Hartley. And Hartley is fouled by Lamson, her first foul of the game. And we see first two free throw shots for Scarborough. Talked about Emerson Flaker. She is not just a basketball player, she's also a very talented track star. She is the national champion for the pentathlon, a five-event kind of a race, but also a field event for track and field. She's also a part of the state champion 4x4 relay with teammate Julia Black. Here's Cook, first three of the day, off the mark. And Flaker grabs a rebound.
They're going to prioritize the three ball. They're going to shoot it a lot and at a high pace. It's just about if they're having a bad day from the three-point line, can they get inside and work in the paint as well? Because their size could be a little bit challenged this year.
Hartley led Scarborough with 17 in their win over Sanford. Here's a shot. Ellie Rummelhart off the mark. Rebound by Hartley. Hartley, good block and take from Sulikowski.
Good job by Sulikowski, just staying straight up on that and grabbing the loose ball with two hands.
Here's Cook trying to get inside. Gives it off to Dow. Dow back out to Sulikowski. She's a little bit off the three-point line, but we know she can hit that shot. Lamson, the first shot of the day. It's a three. That one came from Emily Coleman, gets the assist. Lamson, the three-pointer.
How about your first varsity shot being a three-pointer from the top of the key?
Good pass inside from Flaker to Hartley. And Hartley's now has 3 points. Flaker grabbing the assist. We're all tied up at 3. Just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here goes Jessica Dow. Dow driving inside all by herself. Too far. Rebound grabbed by number 3. That is Ellie Rummelhart. Her first rebound of the day.
Scarborough with an early press. They're going to tire you out because they're so quick. You just have to be poised and in your press breaker to get the ball across half court.
Ellie Rummelhart pressured, has to give it off. This one goes to Daisy Stone. Flaker gives it out to Ellie Rummelhart, and that is a travel, so TA will take possession. You talked about earlier, Cole, that Lamson is a freshman on this team. There's also another freshman. That is Laura LeBlanc. Nice move there by Lamson. Lamson, the floater, off the mark, grabs her own rebound and dribbles out. Puts up a 3, that one's off the mark. His foul over the back on Coleman.
Yeah, just talking about Lamson, not that long ago, her and Laura LeBlanc, the two freshmen, were playing against middle schoolers, so it's a big jump to now go into a varsity game. And she doesn't have to do a whole lot because she's got a lot of shooters and playmakers around her. Just play the Mackenzie Melendez role from last year and be a distributor and rack up those assists.
First sub of the day goes for Thornton Academy. This one's early from Coach Marson. It is Catherine LeBlanc, a returning varsity member, a junior this year, taking off Emily Coleman, a senior. Now in the corner is Megan Rummelhart. She'll take a 3 off the backboard and grabbed by Lamson. Lamson, her second rebound. Now that long pass, turnover there from Catherine LeBlanc.
Mistake by Scarborough right there, not grabbing the rebound with two hands and just deflects it right to TA. TA just has to be strong with the ball in transition when they're attacking. Strong on the catch and get a good finish.
Here's Flaker. Good turn by Flaker, getting inside, goes up and good. With pressure on Flaker, gets her first basket of the game. And it's 5-3 Scarborough. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Long pass finds LeBlanc. LeBlanc now up top. Sulakowski is looking for a three. They'll give it to Lamson again. Lamson got it. Lamson, second of the day. She's 2 of 3. And she is on fire. TA takes a lead back at 6-5. Nice pass there from Sulakowski, her first assist of the game. Now Hartley driving inside. Off her foot. And almost a save by Sulakowski. She dove for it. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay Scarborough possession.
Great hustle. They're going to have to lock up Hartley all day. That's their best player coming back. Their best returner from last year. They lost Lindsay Fiorillo, who was one of the best players in their division last year, so they're going to look for Hartley for most of their scoring.
Turnover and steal by Lamson. Lamson driving the basket. Good fake. Turns around. Misses it. Grabs her own rebound. Tried to go up again. It's on the ground. Here's Cook in the corner to Lamson. Lamson back out to LeBlanc. Cook driving inside. And I'm going to call a foul there. That was on number 3. That's Ellie Rummelhart.
Good patience by TA that time, not taking a three early in the possession, getting it in the paint. Hannah Cook's going to go to the line. I like the aggressiveness, too, on offense.
Kylie Lamson is helping her team out a lot here in her first varsity game. 6 points already. They'll take her off. Morgan Boldock will check on for the Trojans. Looks like Coleman will go back on as well. That one is good. Both good from Hannah Cook. Cook steps off. And now here comes Scarborough down by 3. Under 4 minutes to go. Flaker. Faking a three was Megan Rummelhart. She's trying to get inside to Hartley. Nice pass. Hartley's fouled on the way up. And it will be Hartley back at the line for Scarborough.
Good work off ball by Scarborough so far, and a great cut into the paint by Hartley.
Second foul already on Emily Coleman. The Trojans are still looking to make that break or make that play to take over this one. That one, first one in and out from Caroline Hartley.
Boys in action tonight as well. 7:30 at Scarborough. They got a huge win against Massabesic the other night by a score of 90-29, which was extremely fun to watch.
That second one was good from Hartley. She's got 4 in this game, 2 of 4 from the line so far. Here's Bolduck, pressured by Megan Rummelhart. Almost lost control of it, back to Jessica Dow. Dow had some space, thought about a three. Sulakowski from behind the line, off the mark, rebound by Megan Rummelhart.
Her first shot of the season's off, but she's a really aggressive three-point shooter. She'll shoot from way beyond the arc.
Gave it off there to Isabel Friedman. Friedman trying to get inside, good move, gives it off. A chance for a three, this one from Megan Rummelhart. That one's off the mark, and rebound by Daisy Stone. Stone grabbed a rebound, they're going to say off of Scarborough to be TA possession.
Scarborough's gotten some good looks so far, especially off the ball screen at the top of the key. With TA in the lead early.
Here is Bolduck, slowing it down, under 3 minutes to go. Scores 8-6. Trojans with that 2-point lead. Back it up top to Sulakowski. Short dish off to LeBlanc. Mishandled by Cook, but no pressure from Friedman. Cook trying to get inside. Now Dow will drive. She lost control of it. That'll be off of Scarborough State. TA ball. And a chance for TA to inbound from under the basket. Bolduck will pass it in. Going over the top to Dow. Dow, nice move. That one's just off the mark. Rebound by Friedman. And here comes Scarborough. Flaker is fouled in transition. That one from Bolduc. That's the 4th foul on TA in the first quarter. Our sub coming on. This will be Ellie Rummelhart taking off sister Megan Rummelhart. As we said before, next TA TV broadcast is on Friday, December 16th. Boys basketball versus Noble. It'll be their 3rd game of the year. Now trying to get inside and lost control was Ellie Rummelhart.
That was great defense by Kate LeBlanc there, shuffling her feet, staying in front of Flaker and forcing it out of bounds. I don't think that was Flaker, but.
Flaker will inbound. Gets it back out up top for Friedman. She tried to save it, gave it up to Dow. Dow now in transition, good move, and she scores. Great job by Dow, taking that ball away. And TA's lead is now 4. 2:09 to go in the first.
Way to be efficient, just good strong finish right there. She missed a left-handed layup a couple possessions ago, but gets that one to fall. Finishing is going to be so key for TA this year.
Gives it off to Hartley. This 3-pointer is off the mark. Rebound is picked up by Bolduc. She almost lost it. And now here goes Bolduc in transition. Trying to get it out. And that's a travel on Bolduc and a turnover. And we'll see Sulikowski check off. Lamson back on. Scarborough coming up the floor now, down by 4. Here's Flaker. Hands it off to Hartley. Nice handoff going inside. Good block there from LeBlanc. And here goes TA. This one goes to Lamson. Lamson slows it down. Lamson really taking control off the foot of Hartley. And Hartley takes it away.
Coach Marson wanted a kicked ball there.
That's a travel on another turnover. That one from Hartley. Just back and forth play right now between the two.
Thornton's paint defense has been excellent so far, just staying straight up every time Scarborough attacks.
On for the first time in this game for Scarborough is number 15, Elsa Galvin. Interesting fact about Galvin, her mom works here at TA as a science teacher. I had her last year for physics.
Wonder who she's cheering for.
She's in the Scarborough fan section, so I'm going to have to say Scarborough. 3-pointer from LeBlanc, just off the mark, and a rebound by Galvin.
That's funny because Coach Townsend, who's one of the assistant coaches for the boys varsity team, works as a teacher at Scarborough. So.
And that's a 3-pointer from Emerson Flaker. Her first of the day, and it's 10-9. Long pass to Cook. She's got some time to slow it down. Back to Bolduc. Bolduc looked a little bit shaky in this game. Trying to drive inside. This one's out to Lamson. And got it. Lamson again. Kylie Lamson is shooting very well from the 3-point line today. She's got 9 in this game. It's a foul on Bolduc.
Thought for a second she was going to take a charge there, but they call it on her. And how about Kylie Lamson, her first varsity game, 9 points already in the first quarter. And all the hype about Dow and Sulikowski, but watch out for the freshman, Kylie Lamson.
She's all smiles on the court right now, so seems to be having fun. First one does not fall for number 3, Ellie Rummelhart. We'll see 2 subs. Dow, her first time on the bench tonight, and Bolduc as well, back on Sulikowski. And for the first time, Claudia Pelletier, another senior who was on varsity last year.
Just showing the depth that TA has. So many different people that can bring the ball up the floor, and that'll be important when you get into foul trouble in critical situations.
TA letting Lamson take the ball. Back out to Cook. Cook then over to Sulikowski. She'll take a 3 as time expires. That one off the mark. And we end the first quarter 13-10. Lamson, 9 points, helping TA out to that early lead. We'll take a break here on TA TV. Be back for the second quarter.
Hey, Dan, how's that proposal coming? Just finished. I am sending it right now.
Okay, good. Oh, no. How are we looking for noon? We got like 2 minutes. Dan.
Run over here.
Is this my room? Wow, Dad! Is this my room?
We are back here on TATV. Second quarter getting into action. So I mentioned earlier we have a new sponsor here for this winter sports season. It is Top It Mobile Ice Cream Cart. It is it's pretty cool that we got this new sponsorship. So we will obviously give some more information about it, but they will be sponsoring our halftime show here for all the sports, and then specifically icings for the hockey games we have. So glad to have Top It on as a sponsor this year, and we'll obviously be giving some information and some ways that you can reach out to them if you want some of their services.
I don't know if
A three by Sulakowski was off the mark. Collier Pelletier got the rebound and the score.
I don't know if I've ever seen a hockey broadcast with an icing sponsor, so we will be the first, as of course it plays into the ice cream theme.
I don't mean to break your spirits there, Cole, but I actually have heard of one. The Maine Mariners have Saddleback Mountain as their icing sponsor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But maybe the first high school broadcast,
Yeah.
right? Out of bounds, off of Scarborough. Start the second, again, Claudia Pelletier. The rebound put back. Lamson gives it out to Sulakowski. She's 0 of 3 shooting so far. Lamson, that one's just off the mark, but she grabs her own rebound. Sulakowski was thinking about it, and that's a travel.
I thought about taking off towards the rim before she could set her feet. And a little bit of a heat check for Kylie Lamson, who's been extremely aggressive, which you love to see.
3 of 5 shooting. 9 points, 4 rebounds. And that's the one thing that I've seen is that after her shot, she runs in to go grab a rebound.
Yeah.
Flaker trying to turn, gives it back out. Looking for 3 was Ellie Rummelhart. She's pressured on, and a foul from behind. Looks like it's beyond Sulakowski, which is her first foul of the game, and the 6th for TA.
The thing about the TA offense is they have the height. They have some players that could be serviceable if they stayed in the post and just worked down there. It's Sulakowski nearly 6 feet, same with Dow and Coleman, but they love the 3, which is rare, especially for a team with so much height. So we'll see if they can establish that as the season goes on.
Great job by Hartley. Her shot was just off the mark, rebounded by Sulakowski, and now TA is in the offensive. It's an offensive opportunity. That one off the mark from Cook. The rebound by Catherine LeBlanc, and a jump ball call. Cook is 0 of 2 now. One of the things that we saw last year, Cole, and I think we've talked about before, is that TA is one of those teams where when they are shooting well from the three-point line, it seems like nobody can beat them. But when they're having trouble, it almost feels like they're just falling behind. As that one goes up from Flaker, off the mark, rebounded by Catherine LeBlanc. Inside to Pelletier, no foul. Rebound by Flaker. Flaker found Hartley, guarded by Sulakowski. That one stolen away by Lamson on the pass. Her second steal. Lamson gonna get it back out top to Sulakowski. She'll take a 3. Off the mark again. And a good rebound there for Megan Rummelhart.
These threes have been a little bit off balance from Sulakowski. Didn't get her feet set quite as well. Yeah, about the shooting, I mean, it's a little bit concerning because if you go into a must-win game in the playoffs and you have a bad night, that can be your season. And that's what happened in the regional semis last year against this Scarborough team.
First time on in this game is Laura LeBlanc. We'll see Jessica Dow back on. Catherine LeBlanc and Sulakowski take a seat. On the last play, Claudia Pelletier fouled Megan Rummelhart, and now she's going to the line 1-1. Rummelhart's first off the mark, and a rebound by Jessica Dow. Dow trying to get inside. Off to Laura LeBlanc, back out to Pelletier. Lamson thought about a three, guarded by Flaker. Dow will take a three, her first. Off the mark, heavily there. 3-point shooting today is kind of fallen off the mark in this end of the first, early second.
One thing I like is in boys basketball, you have Coach Davies on the sideline who's a little bit more reserved, but you can hear all the things that Coach Marston's yelling, and he's telling them to get to the rim, which, of course, I agree with because they've been a little bit cold from three so far. And TA's defense, first couple minutes of the game, Scarborough was getting a lot of good looks, but they've gotten into the passing lanes in the last couple possessions and have forced some turnovers. So better last couple minutes as opposed to the start of the game.
Pelletier is off, and a timeout here. We will keep it here on the moment. So we talked about sponsors for a little bit here. We'll keep it going. So if you want to become a sponsor here for TATV, we are more than welcome to have new sponsors throughout, any point in the winter sports season or even spring. If you want an opportunity to become a sponsor, you can reach out, DM, send a message to any of the TA social media platforms, or you can email our general manager, Jeff Christianberry, at jeff.christianberry@thorntonacademy.org for any more information. And some more about Top It. So, as from what we heard, Top It is a mobile ice cream cart that can be used for any events, whether that be a wedding, a birthday party. It could even be a bar mitzvah if you wanted to. It is really for any occasion. You pick a flavor, they let you customize it. They bring a lot of flavors and toppings like that, and it seems very sophisticated. So, very nice to have Top It again as a sponsor for the winter sports season, and hopefully we'll get to try some Top It ice cream here soon, Cole.
Yeah.
Going inside, nice move there by Ellie Rummelhart. She could not get it to fall. Laura LeBlanc gets her first rebound of the day. And that is...
They're going to call it on Flaker. She
Yep.
didn't like the call. A lot of bodies on the floor.
It's a foul on Flaker, her first foul.
If you see that lonely guy in the hat over there, that is Josh Pulsifer, who's doing a great job on the sideline camera.
We do love it when we have sideline cam footage just because it kind of energizes our broadcast, gives us more things to talk about and have for footage. That is Dow's first free throw of the day. She's got 3 points and a rebound, as well as a steal. Lead is 16-10. Not a lot of scoring so far in the second half. Dow gets the second one to fall. And now Scarborough looking for some kind of answer as they end of that first quarter with 10 points. Flips it over to Ellie Rummelhart. She'll stop, take a shot. Off the backboard, no good. Sulakowski thought she had a rebound. Daisy Stone has it. Stone. Here's Megan Rummelhart. Her three off the mark. Sulakowski grabs the rebound. Now inside to Lamson. Nice pass from Dow to Kylie Lamson, and she's got 11 now. Dow with the assist.
That's what you want to see, finishing in transition, quick passes, and Kylie Lamson finishes with the left hand.
Nice block there from Sulakowski, and then Stone puts it up, and she's going to go to the line to try to make it a three-point play. It started with a Sulakowski block in transition, and then unfortunately Stone got it back, put it up, got two, looking for the third.
Just a huge mismatch there.
That foul was on, I believe it was Cook, not sure.
I think it was Laura LeBlanc, who's much shorter than Stone, who was going up for a shot, so she really had no choice but to foul.
Two refs conversing right now. Two legendary coaches here in Linnell Gymnasium for Thornton and Scarborough. We've got Coach Eric Marston, longtime coach for TA and the girls team. We also have Scarborough's coach, Mark Giordano, who hit a few milestones last year. Off the top of my head, I think it was 300 wins. Might have been 200, I'm not sure, but it was, I remember it being the talk of the not even the town, but the state of Maine, as he's been a coach for Scarborough for even more years than Coach Marston has.
Just talking to the refs at the scorers table, a little bit of confusion.
I'm not sure what's going on. It seemed like a pretty clear foul from where we were up here. It didn't seem like there was much of a contest. We have just confirmed that it is 300 wins for Mark Giordano. Which is even just crazy to think about, that you have 300 wins as a coach.
Yeah.
Because in a high school season, I mean, you're playing, 18 games. And I know that even in some of the past years, it's only been 15 or 16 just because of, COVID or cancellations or whatnot. So 300 is a lot of seasons. A great accomplishment for him. That happened, I think, midway last season.
Yeah, you need a lot of consistency to hit that milestone.
Sulakowski grabs a rebound. That was a miss by Daisy Stone. Cook going inside to Laura LeBlanc, kept it in bounds. Off Scarborough. 19-12. And Scarborough is in the bonus right now. TA with 8 fouls. And Lamson leads TA with 11 points. Sulakowski, the floater, just short. Trying to get in her own rebound. Hartley grabs it. Great job by Hartley, and a jump ball. Flaker leads the scoring for Scarborough with 5. She's 1 of 1 from the 3-point line.
We'll see if they ever go to that mid-range shot, because they got Sulakowski open off a screen right at the elbow, and she didn't take it, opted for the floater instead.
Cook getting it over to Dow. Looks like TA's still trying to work out a few kinks, trying to get the offense in one fluid motion. Lamson set her feet, was looking for the 3-pointer. Good defense by Scarborough, and they've seemed to kind of find a good balance to how to defend both Sulakowski and Lamson, as well as Jessica Dow. Foul on Scarborough. Back in the game is Coleman. She sat for majority of the second. 3:47 to go. If you're just joining us, I'm Zach Taranko here with Cole Purvis, Jeff Christianberry, Troy Bolduck for as well on TATV. First winter sports broadcast of the season, and that 3 from Hannah Cook is good, all by herself.
Kind of bailed them out. Not a great possession. They didn't get a ton of off-ball movement, but Cook is able to knock down the shot.
Here's Daisy Stone. Stone to Hartley. Hartley trying to turn with Dow there, rolling it around. Here's a chance for Friedman. Faked a 3. Good 2 steps. Rolls around the rim and just goes out. Unfortunate there. Coleman with a nice rebound. Good job there by Coleman. Her first rebound of the game.
Really a good possession. Some good shot fakes and ball movement there by Scarborough, but nothing to show for it.
Sulakowski to Dow. Now Cook setting up again. Got it. 2 in a row for Hannah Cook. That assist comes from Jessica Dow. Cook is now 2 of 4 in the 3-point line, and she's got 8. Looking inside to Hartley, foul over the back on Jessica Dow.
Hannah Cook, a senior, she's been one of the more reliable players, especially last year, whether it was off the bench or in the starting lineup. Good clutch shooter.
Caroline Hartley going to the line. She's got 4 in this game, and 2 rebounds and a steal to add to it. That's going to be a timeout, and we'll take a break here on TATV. Be back for the rest of the second quarter.
Thornton Academy's arts programs are among the most robust in New England. We offer full programs in visual arts, media arts, dance, theater, vocal music, and instrumental music. Our faculty are committed to providing a premier experience for all of our students.
Through December 31st, any donation made to our Friends of the Arts campaign will be matched up to $10,000 thanks to a generous donor.
Funds that are donated to Friends of the Arts are used directly to support our programs during the school day and after school.
Donors like you make it possible for us to give students the chance to be who they are and become who they want to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back here on TATV. Timeout just about to end. 2:50 to go in the second quarter. It is 25-12 in favor of the Trojans. They have just blown open this lead with 2 threes from Hannah Cook. She's got 8 in the game. Lamson still leads TA with 11. But going to the line is Caroline Hartley, looking for some points to get on the board.
They have broke it open. Girls basketball not as high scoring, so if you get somebody that hits a couple of threes in a row, that can be killer.
Hartley, first one off the mark. It was still 1 of 1 shooting. Sulikowski almost lost control of that one. Sulikowski another rebound. That's 4 in the first half for her. Lamson to Cook. No need for TA to rush anything right now. Good pass inside to Sulikowski, looking for her own rebounds off the ground. And then Coach Marshall not happy with that call. I thought it went off of Scarborough, but they're going to say off of TA. And now here goes Scarborough down the floor. Here's Flaker. Will take a 3. It's in the air and just did not make it. Cook grabs the rebound. Now in transition here goes Dow. Looking inside for Coleman, blocked away, stolen by Julia Black.
She had Sulikowski on the other side of the floor earlier, but didn't make the long pass.
Flaker to Stone. She's looking at Hartley. They've got Dow guarding Hartley today. Nice move. No foul. Great job there, taken away by Jessica Dow. Dow driving to the lane. No foul there either. Picked up by Black. 2 back and forth transition plays. Here's Hartley in the corner. Black. Friedman doesn't shoot the 3, had some space, goes to the lane. Nice move by Friedman for 2. Assist comes from Julia Black. Now trying to get this full court press to work. That's a long pass from Cook to Sulikowski, flips it to Dow. Dow's got some space. Will go drive inside instead, looking for the foul, couldn't get it, but she gets the bucket to drop. She now has 6.
Tough no call there. She got bumped right in the hip as she got it to go. A good finish there.
Here's Stone, back out to Hartley. Catherine LeBlanc gonna check in for TA. A minute to go, looking to Julia Black, back out to Emerson Flaker. No shot clock, she'll take a shot just off the mark. Nice rebound by Stone, and Sulikowski gets another rebound. No points for Sulikowski, stolen away by Flaker. Flaker, and that one's no good, rebound Lamson. Lamson driving, almost stolen away. Sulikowski takes a 3. Sulikowski gets it to go. Lamson with the rebound. He gets an assist on that one to Sulikowski, who's now 1 of 5. Sulikowski's first bucket of the day. It's 30-14.
That's crucial to finally knock down a shot to end this chaotic sequence here. So many transition opportunities for both teams.
Hartley's 3 way off the mark. Sulikowski with the rebound.
Back and forth action without a whistle. It's been entertaining.
Hartley, her first miss of the day from the 3-point line.
11 seconds, obviously plenty of time. They have to be aware of the clock, especially with this press. It might take them a couple seconds just to cross half court.
Here goes Lamson. Lamson with speed. Nice pass inside to Cook. Cook went up, couldn't get it to fall. Friedman grabs a rebound. 1 second thrown up by Friedman. That is no good. So we end the first half, TA with a great second half in scoring. It's now 30-14. We'll take a break here on TA TV. Be back for some halftime thoughts and the second half of action.
the pandemic, I felt like I needed some motivation and I wanted to try a new experience, improving my English, making new friends and trying a new experience abroad. And also I love traveling. Summer camp was really good. I had a lot of fun and I liked all the activities that we did. But particularly I loved going whitewater rafting. We went camping for one weekend and on Saturday we tried this new experience, so it was a great opportunity to spend time with my friends and trying a new activity.
I took marine biology class and it was so fun. I learned many things about this place or seas or environment. Yeah.
One of the most popular classes this year was creative writing, and there were kids from all over the world, US, different countries. The teacher was really dynamic, and at the end they had written poetry and they had written short stories, and it was just really neat to see them come together as a class, but individually have creative projects too.
It was really interesting. We were always talking about differences, and we compared our countries, and yeah, I made a lot of friends. I'm still in contact with friends from Cape Cod and California, and yeah, my roommate was actually from Japan and we were really close too. I really liked the teachers. We had a pretty close connection, and even after 2 weeks after the summer program we were FaceTiming all together, even with the teachers, and yeah, we are still pretty close, and I'm often writing with them messages. Here at the Summer at Thornton Academy program, we have students with a wide range of English abilities. We have some native speakers that are from other states in the US. We have kids that are just still learning English, and some that have gone to international schools and they already speak English pretty well. But in the classes, in the activities, in the dorms, the language of instruction and all of the activities is English. And so even if you're just learning, you're going to be surrounded by English and get a chance to practice every day.
I think my English improved, especially in listening and maybe speaking, because I attended an English class during the summer camp, and also I had to speak English all the day with teachers and friends.
Here is so natural, so there are many trees or lake or seas, and they're so comfortable, and it's very nice. Here is very nice. I like this place. Here is my home country. I feel very comfortable because I lived here and lived with them.
You will make a lot of friends. You will explore a new culture, and it's just one life experience you can make, and it's really cool. You should do it.
It is a great experience to improve yourself and also to experience a new culture, make new friends from all over the world, improve your English and have fun.
Hi, my name is Zach Tarenko, a senior here at Thornton Academy. I am the host of the Trojan Talk podcast, and I've worked with TATV for 4 years as a broadcaster. In the past few years, TATV has become a leader in sports streaming service in the state of Maine. We work tirelessly to bring the best content to Maine sports fans. Take a look at some of the best moments from TATV in the past few years.
By Peyton Jones, forward to Anthony Jones, up to Peyton
Jones.
Oh,
baby! That's what we're talking about right there.
Start the clock. On the move, Ethan LeBlanc gets inside, shoots and scores! LeBlanc ties it with 1 second left. What a play! And TA with a miracle. It's 10-10. Melendez puts a shot up at the buzzer. Oh, she got it! Mackenzie Melendez.
I'm Cole Purvis, a junior at TA. I'm also a member of the Trojan Talk podcast and have worked with TATV for the past 3 years as a broadcaster. As we get closer to an exciting winter sports season, there's a great opportunity for local businesses and companies to get involved by becoming a sponsor. Sponsorships with TATV come in many different forms, whether it's a commercial that we air for your company or sponsorship for another aspect of our broadcast.
For more information, you can send a direct message to any of the Thornton Academy platforms. Go Trojans!
Thornton Academy's arts programs are among the most robust in New England. We offer full programs in visual arts, media arts, dance, theater, vocal music, and instrumental music. Our faculty are committed to providing a premier experience for all of our students.
Through December 31st, any donation made to our Friends of the Arts campaign will be matched up to $10,000 thanks to a generous donor.
Funds that are donated to Friends of the Arts are used directly to support our programs during the school day and after school.
Donors like you make it possible for us to give students the chance to be who they are and become who they want to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are back here during a little halftime show here before we get into the second half. This halftime show is brought to you by Top It Mobile Ice Cream Cart, a mobile ice cream cart that you can use for any events that you might need, whether that be in the summer or the winter, even if, maybe you want ice cream in the winter. But before we get into any more action, we'll talk about the first half. And Cole, it was pretty exciting for freshman Kylie Lamson. She was 3 of 5 from the three-point line. She got 11 points right now, 5 rebounds, 2 steals and an assist to add on to that as well. TA leads 30-14. Cole, what did TA do right in that first half, and what do you think they could work on in the second half to kind of solidify this game?
I think we were all surprised by how aggressive they were on offense, just shooting the three as always. Sulikowski and Dow a little bit off from three, but Kylie Lamson, the freshman, gave them a spark. And their defense was excellent. They were just getting into passing lanes, getting these easy steals, and especially working in transition. Those last couple minutes of the first half were a little bit hectic with so many transition opportunities for both teams, but nobody really broke it open, and TA hangs on to a solid 16-point lead. But I wrote in all caps in my notes at the end of the first half, finish at the rim, because especially in transition, they need to be strong when they catch the ball in the paint and strong on the finish, because they've missed plenty of layups in this first half. And of course, that's just growing pains, and that's going to come with the first game of the season, but they need to do better in that department. They don't have a true center. They have plenty of height, but they don't have a true defined center, and that could hurt them down the road. And I get it, positionless basketball, you can have a lot of players play multiple positions, but that they need somebody to be strong in the paint for them and really just play offense and defense down there and shot block and finish.
Definitely, I think, as you said, Cole, growing pains are going to happen, especially in the first game. We don't expect TA to be perfect in this one, and so far they've been pretty good. 30-14 lead. On the other side, Scarborough had a decent game. Emerson Flaker and Caroline Hartley playing well for TA, but they're being guarded well by Dow and Kylie Lamson. We'll see how Mark Giordano, the coach for Scarborough, can make some adjustments, maybe see if we can get if Scarborough can get back in this game, and they will start with possession in the third quarter. I want to thank some of our other sponsors before we get going. Thank Packwell and Carroll Insurance, Zonco and Biddeford Savings, as well as the Webb Family Law Firm, who hosts our pregame and postgame show. And here we go. Hartley inside, stolen away by Dow. in the first few seconds, her second steal. Now Dow to Sulakowski driving inside. Nice move by Sulakowski with the right hand switched before she went to the basket.
Where did these handles come from? Dow steals the pass, makes a couple nice dribble moves, then gives it to Sulakowski. That looked easy, and that was a great finish, just what I talked about.
Here's Ellie Rummelhart guarded by Dow. Megan Rummelhart to Flaker. Flaker going to drive inside, goes up, and great job by Flaker. Getting inside, she now has 7.
Flaker's a quick player and really a true point guard. One of their best players.
Here's Dow from 3, got it. Dow from Sulakowski, and timeout called. TA leads 35-16, we'll keep it here. Jessica Dow, her first 3, she's 1 of 2 from the line. Sulakowski, her second assist. TA breaking open again with a couple of big baskets. You know, as you said, Cole, early in this game, in the pregame, I remember it very vividly. You said it is this Class AA South, to be specific, is TA's to lose. I mean, this team has a lot of depth. They coming into the season look like a very good team, like they could even get farther than they did last year. And as you just mentioned, without a center, it's going to be a little difficult, but Sulakowski, Jessica Dow, and now Lamson are going to be the 3 key players for TA this season.
Yeah, they've got the starting 5 out there right now, and these are going to be the 5 that they rely on. They have a decent bench, but nobody as reliable as these 5 starters. And if they are going to have a center, you definitely look to Emily Coleman, one of their biggest players, and Dow and Sulakowski are great on the wing, and you want to keep them there because they're such great shooters. So if Emily Coleman can develop a good post game, then look out, they'll be scary.
Here goes Flaker. Flaker, Megan Rummelhart, trying to get it back out. Flaker faked it, driving inside, and no foul call, but it's going to be off of TA. Looking like a foul. Flaker seemed to be tripped up.
Scarborough's done a good job cutting, so we'll see if TA can just stay with their man here.
Here's Hartley. Trying to get inside. Nice move by Caroline Hartley, and she gets to the basket. Their drives to the basket are now working for Scarborough. Lead is still 17, but some promise here.
Just good, strong right-hand dribble. Weave through about 3 defenders for the finish there.
Sulakowski fakes a 3. Cook is wide open as Flaker came over to help. That one's missed by Cook and rebounded by Ellie Rummelhart.
You're not mad about that because that was a great look and a good pass by Sulakowski.
Off of Hartley. It's going to be a turnover. And TA possession.
I do want to mention the crowd. A pretty good crowd on hand today.
Yeah.
Bigger than a lot of the games from last season, as COVID is officially, I want to say gone, but a lot less prevalent than last year.
Cook's 3, that's the second. First half, that's going to be on Coleman. So Cook misses the 3. She's now 2 of 6. And Coleman gets her 3rd foul. See how much longer she stays in this game. See Flaker to take it out. We did talk about Emerson Flaker's ability to both play basketball and track and field, but if you remember last year in the regional semifinal against TA, she suffered a leg injury that kept her out of that game and the regional final against Gorham. Is fully recovered now and has 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist for Scarborough.
She played a big role as a freshman, but unfortunately they couldn't overcome Gorham last year, who had a really strong senior class and was kind of a team of destiny in Class AA South last year. But it could be TA this year.
That team looks the Gorham team looks a lot different than last year, as you mentioned, Cole. Flaker, another rebound there, and Scarborough takes it back. Inside, Hartley is fouled hard by Sulakowski. That is Sulakowski's 2nd foul, and TA already has 2 here, 5:31 to go in the second half. Flaker to Rummelhart. Cook lost focus there. Lamson grabs the rebound. It was a miss by Rummelhart. Down back out to Coleman. Coleman to Lamson. Sulakowski driving inside, hands it off. Lamson fakes a three, step back, gave it to Coleman. Little miscommunication out of bounds off Scarborough.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have 3 players on the same side of the court. Not a lot of spacing on that possession there, and a missed opportunity on the other end by Scarborough. Hannah Cook lost her defender, but they weren't able to convert.
Dow gets it out to Sulakowski. She'll take a three. On the backboard, no good. Rebound to Daisy Stone. Sulakowski is now 1 of 6 shooting from the three. TA kind of falling into the same kind of rhythm. They need a three to break the streak of misses. Now trying to get inside. Foul on the way up. That is Ellie Rumelhart, and that'll be Jessica Dow with her second foul. Nobody really in foul trouble except for Coleman. I should say, actually, that one's going to go to Cook, I believe, for a hold, her first foul.
A little bit of frustration and sloppiness from TA these last couple of minutes. Not on target from 3 and then fouling on defense.
This is really where Scarborough needs to get some points on the board. Rumelhart's first is a miss. These are the points that you need. Catherine LeBlanc will check on. Hannah Cook goes out for the Trojans. We have a second. Want to mention Trojan Talk. Yes, if you're wondering, it's still going. Cole, myself, and Jeff Christianberry are just finished and put out episode 39. That was our winter sports preview with a couple of interviews from some boys basketball players. If you want to go check that out, you can go to it's on TA's YouTube page with the video version, or Spotify and Apple Podcasts for if you just want to listen to it.
We're going to be at episode 50 before we know it. We've had a lot of Trojan Talk episodes. I think it spanned back to my freshman year, your sophomore year, I think.
Yep. Lamson with the 2-point make there, her first basket of the second half. Yes, Cole, it's been a while, and sometimes with breaks from school and some issues, just some weeks we don't get
some weeks when we don't turn the camera on.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I made it's not all on me, right? I'm not the only one who could turn the camera on, but hey, anyways.
You know more about cameras than I do, so I'll give you a break.
Good pass from Dow to Coleman, her first basket of the game. But yes, episode 39 is up, and as Cole said, 50 is just around the corner for us. Nice block there from Sulakowski, her first block, or excuse me, second block of the game. TA's lead now is 21. They've more than doubled Scarborough's score, but Scarborough is not out of this one yet. Friedman gets to the lane, can't get it to go, grabs her own rebound, and great job by Sulakowski to get it out in time. She's got another rebound inside to Coleman. Coleman got a nice pass from Lamson. Coleman now, 2 quick baskets, Lamson an assist, and TA is pulling away now 41-18.
Great vision by Lamson, seeing Emily Coleman running through the middle of the floor, and just the little things, finishing at the rim, and they're doing that much, much better this second half.
Here's Friedman, the three, off the mark. Rebound to Sulakowski. That's a nice pass from Sulakowski to Dow, and here we go. They are running away with this one. Dow, another basket, and a timeout by Scarborough Red Storm. TA taking away with this one, 43-18. And we will keep it here for this timeout.
That was a great play by Sulakowski. Just waited long enough with the dribble for the defender to come up and stop her, and then dropped off a bounce pass to Jess Dow.
Dow now has 11 in the game, 2 rebounds and 3 assists, as well as 2 steals. T with a nice 25-point lead right now, a great margin as they look to get their first win of the season against a rivaled opponent.
This might sound like an overreaction, but I do think that this TA team looks a lot better than they did last year. They're just playing more aggressive on offense, passing the ball better, and it's been a really promising start to this 2022 season.
It's definitely what they wanted and what Coach Marston wants. There'll still be some formidable opponents coming up. Wyndham has a great team, even with Sarah Talon graduating. Gorham still has a good team as well. And obviously we know once we get into the playoffs, Cheverus and Oxford Hills in the north are the powerhouses. Cheverus with Maddie Fitzpatrick. Stolen away by Sulikowski. Gives it off to Jessica Dow. Dow going to drive inside. Goes up with it. Can't get it to go. Grabs the rebound. Fighting away. No foul call. That one seemed like she got pulled down there. Flaker gave it off. Flaker in the corner. Flaker to Hartley. Hartley to Friedman. Friedman. Nice fake. Drives in. Too much power there. Sulikowski another rebound. Inside to Catherine LeBlanc. That's off of Flaker. And we'll see Pelletier check in. And looks like Coleman's going to go as well. Dow will take a seat. And so will Kylie Lampson. Two T8 players in double digits scoring right now, Dow and Lampson. Cook with 8, Sulikowski with 5, Coleman with 4, and Pelletier with 1 basket.
Scarborough's a good team, but you look up and it's a big lead right now for TA.
Sulikowski three-pointer, just off the mark. Rebound by Caroline Hartley. Rebound put up and good by Caroline Hartley. Hartley gets another basket and will go to the line. Trying to make it a three-point play. It's 43-20 now. Sulikowski with 5 points and 9 rebounds. We talked about TA not really having a true center, but obviously if we were to classify each player as a 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, or 5, I would say Sulikowski plays as the 5 on this team. Hartley. That one's short. Another rebound. That makes it 10 for Sulikowski. Sulikowski driving in the lane with speed, goes up and fouled hard under the basket. That foul is by Hartley. And so Sulikowski will go to the line and shoot 2.
Hasn't been her night shooting, but she can get into a rhythm here if she knocks down these free throws.
Sulikowski, the first is good. 6 points now. Man, it can get hot in this gym. I'm telling you. You know what I wish I had right now? I wish I had some Top It ice cream.
Boom.
From their mobile ice cream cart. Maybe we will at some point. That 3 is good from Cook. They're going to call a travel.
Were you hoping for more of a reaction from Mr. Pulsifer? Okay.
Yeah.
There was a reaction.
I thought it was a good read. I have a couple
Yeah.
more stashed in my old brain there, so maybe we'll throw another one out there. Here's Megan Rummelhart. Out to Friedman. Friedman driving inside, gives it out. Flaker will take the 3. Flaker's 3, just off the mark. And a rebound by Catherine LeBlanc. LeBlanc, a good rebound there. Stone takes this one away with a steal. Flaker was thinking about a 3, gives it off instead. Friedman, and another steal for Jessica Dow. She's got 3 today. That one's stolen back by Emerson Flaker. Flaker with 2 steals, and now Flaker driving down the court with speed. Flaker looking for an option. Inside to Hartley. Nice pass. Just off the mark. Rebound by Coleman.
It shows you how dominant TA's been defensively with all these deflections. They're getting a deflection at least every other possession. And sometimes it leads to steals, but even when it doesn't, it messes up Scarborough's offense and their timing and what they want to do. Under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Scarborough looking for some kind of opportunity. This one outside. Megan Rummelhart for 3. Got it. That's Rummelhart's first basket of the day. And her first 3 of the day. She's now 1 of 5 shooting. Good pass there from Flaker. Excuse me, that was from Daisy Stone.
40 seconds left, of course, no shot clock. They just have to be patient and get the ball to the rim.
No need to pressure anything. Catherine LeBlanc to Cook. Cook will take a 3. Got it. Hannah Cook, her third 3 of the game. She's 3 of 7 shooting. Good game for Cook. Now she has 11. Flaker for Friedman. Friedman inside, just missed there. Hartley goes up. Nice move by Hartley. Grabbed the ball herself and went up. Hartley now has 10 points. for Scarborough, and Pelletier's shot that was trying to get it up to maybe just throw it up at the end of the third quarter was way off the mark, but it doesn't matter. TA with a 47-25 lead. We'll take a break here on TATV, and we'll be back for the last quarter of action.
Hey, Dan, how's that proposal coming?
Just finished. I am sending it right now.
Okay, good. Oh, no. How are we looking for noon? We got like 2 minutes. Dan.
Run over here.
Is this my room? Wow, Dad! Is this your room?
We are back here on TATV. Last quarter of action here for girls basketball. TA versus Scarborough. It is 47-25. TA broke open a lead there, late second, early third. And they have a nice lead now over Scarborough. Scarborough needs something early in this quarter if they want to get back in this one. Casey Stone trying to get off to Hartley. Foul called, and that one is going to be a foul on Jessica Dow, I believe. Yep, Dow with her second foul. And TA is holding on to a nice lead thanks to freshman Kylie Lampson and also Jessica Dow.
TA and Scarborough split the season series in the regular season last year. Of course, as we've mentioned, Scarborough won in the playoffs, but it's just crazy to see what a year of development makes as Dow gets the layup there, because TA looks like a completely different team right now.
TA definitely getting the start of the season they wanted. Flaker to the rim, fouled, can't get it to fall, but a great play there from Flaker. Flaker will go to the rim. We'll see 3 subs. Sulikowski, Lamson, and Morgan Bolduck. Morgan Bolduck hasn't been in the game since the second quarter. Person from Flaker's off the mark. Speaking of Morgan Bolduck, we'll give her a shout out. Earlier this semester, she had a National Letter of Intent signing day at Thornton Academy in the gym here, just out in the gym lobby. She is going to Assumption College next year to play Division II lacrosse. So congratulations to her. It's a rebound there from Addison Sulikowski. 11 rebounds. If she gets a few more, I may not have any more space to write rebounds in on the score sheet. Scarborough will have possession. Here's a sub. This is number 21, Ava Murphy, kicking off Megan Rummelhart. Flaker taking it up the floor. Nice pass inside to Hartley, but a good defensive play from Sulikowski to break that up. It's the third time Flaker has tried that pass.
Yeah, that backdoor cut, and TA's doing a good job denying it.
First 2 were successful on the pass. That last one, Sulikowski saw it coming. Looking for a pass, gets it to Flaker. Flaker now. Nice fake on Lamson. Good block, good screen, I should say, by Stone. Here's Stone. Inside, looking for Hartley. That one's going to go, I thought, off her shoulder, off the shoulder of Hartley, but I guess not. It'll be another inbound pass for Scarborough.
TA's just getting a hand on the basketball so often.
Here's Hartley. Step back move. 3's off the mark. Rebound for Cook. Hartley's 0 of 2 shooting from the three-point line today. Here's Cook with the ball. Looks out to Laura LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to cut around, lost it. Picked up by Hartley. Hartley, her second steal. Hartley driving on Sulikowski, nice move. And that is a block from Sulikowski and out of bounds before Hartley could take it back in. Third block for Sulikowski. We know Sulikowski can play some great offensive games. Last year had 5 20-plus point games. Today, 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. That's a nice three there from Hartley with high arc, her first of the day. And now here goes Thornton Academy, 49-28, 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cook looking for a pass. Just to Sulikowski. Oh, nice fake. Goes for the 2 instead. That's off the mark.
Right idea, though. Didn't force a 3. Good shot fake. Got a little bit of a better look. That's what she needs to do, especially when she's in a slump or having an off night.
That 3 off the mark. Hartley, the putback is good. Nice putback from Caroline Hartley. She's now getting into some action here. 5 points in the last minute or so. Here's Cook, thinking about a shot. Good pressure though from Daisy Stone. Sulikowski's 3 is good. It falls in. There goes Sulikowski, her second 3 of the day. 2 of 8 shooting. Foul called there. As Flaker was going up. That's on Laura LeBlanc, her second foul. TA is now going to kind of get into some foul trouble here. They got 7.
Yeah, and they're emptying their bench a little bit more with 5 minutes to go in the game. Well in hand with a 22-point lead.
Camden Roach will look to check on for the first time in this one. She'll take off Laura LeBlanc. The only other player who hasn't gone in this game is Riley Rose. Flaker got the second one to fall. Flaker has 8 in this game. Here's Lamson. Pulled up to Sulikowski, gives it off to Cook, back to Sulikowski, fakes the 3, step back, Sulikowski, off the mark, rebound Flaker.
Kind of using Cook as a screen there, and another open 3, but couldn't hit it.
Flaker goes up again. That's another foul call. Flaker will go back to the line. That one is going to be a foul on 11. That is Hannah Cook, her second foul. We're now at 8. Still 1 of 1 shooting.
Flaker's fast, and Scarborough's going to be good when Flaker pushes the ball herself in transition and beats players one-on-one down the floor. This is a good team that's going to win a lot of games this year. It's just that TA was too much tonight.
Flaker is the first one to fall. She's got 10 points. Second straight 10-point game. Sulikowski grabs the rebound on the miss. Number 12. Sulikowski. Lamson takes a 3. Off the mark. That was close, but a rebound by Bolduc. Sulikowski fakes and gonna slow it down. Cook will take a 3. Cook's off the mark. And a rebound there. And a jump ball. Actually, a foul called on Lamson. That is Lamson's second foul.
Thornton has some ball handlers, Sulikowski and Dow. It's so fun to watch them bring it up in the open court. Just really in control, especially when they're moving with pace up the floor.
Avery Bastian. Will shoot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound Hartley. Hartley is fouled by Sulikowski. She had the rebound there. That's a tough call.
Yeah, I don't think that was a great call. Sulikowski was straight up. Hartley just kind of tripped.
Sulikowski is shooting 2 of 10 from the three-point line tonight, which usually would you maybe say, well, maybe she's having an off night, but defensively has been all over the floor. That is Caroline Hartley gets the first one to fall.
Yeah, she'll have better night shooting the ball, but it's good that Sulikowski can still impact the game in different ways.
9 points for Sulikowski, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, and a steal. Hartley only gets the first one. There's rebound number 13. I'm at the end of my page here. Sulikowski driving inside. Nice pass to Lamson. 3 is good. That's another one for Lamson. That is number 4 for her. 4 of 6 shooting. That assist goes to Sulikowski. There goes Emerson Flaker. Hartley will take a 3. Pressure in Hartley on Hartley's face. Camden Roach with the rebound. Hartley with the missed 3. Fighting for it, stolen away by Avery Murphy. Here's Flaker, gives it off. 3-pointer, off the mark. That's Sulikowski's 14th rebound. And a foul on the way up was Hannah Cook. And Cook will go to the line and shoot 2. 55-33 with 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter.
2 great passes from Sulikowski back to back there. Just swung it over to Lamson on the wing on the far side. She hit a 3 and then a nice baseball pass to Hannah Cook.
Looks like Riley Rose will check on, so every TA player getting into the action in this first game. Similar to the boys' game versus Massabesic. Everybody got in there, and
everybody scored.
Everybody scored.
One of the many shocking stats. Of course, the most shocking stat was that they put up 90 points, but that was a fun game to watch.
Holly Pelletier checks on. Kylie Lamson onto the bench. Lamson had a very good day. Cook gets the second one to go. Lamson, 4 of 6 from the 3-point line with 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. On the corner, here's Murphy. Murphy getting it out to Avery Bastian. Bastian, back it up top to Murphy. Murphy driving inside. Over in the corner. Scarborough now with all subs. That one's a nice block there from Bolduck. And now Sulikowski trying to go up with it. No good. Rebound grabbed by Scarborough, and now here goes the Red Storm. Good defense by Pelletier. Under 3 to go. Sulikowski, the only starter, still on the floor. Now trying to get inside. Sulikowski takes it away on the steal. Nice pass to Bolduck. Bolduck missed. Rebound Pelletier. That 3 off the mark from Riley Rose. Now Sulikowski inside to Pelletier. Nice pass. Pelletier goes up. Off the mark.
Wow. Good look from Sulikowski, though, once again. And Pelletier gets a rebound, hustles for it, and it's going to stay TA ball. Good work offensively. Even though they're up by a lot, they're still putting in some great effort and still continuing to be aggressive and getting more offensive production here, even from the bench.
Sulikowski will check out for what will seem like the last time. And back on is Laura LeBlanc. Here's Bolduck. Bolduck driving inside. The floater is short. Play there for Bolduck. And now here goes Murphy. Long pass to the corner. That 3-pointer is off. And another jump ball will stay Scarborough possession. 56-33. 10 fouls for TA. That's 19 in the game. 19 to somewhere around 6 or 7. Which seems like a big mismatch, but TA has the lead. That shot is short by Murphy and then off the hands of number 2. That's Olivia Frazier. And with just about 90 seconds to go, TA is going to hold on to this one. Riley Rose was thinking about a shot. Here's Camden Roach. Roach back out to Bolduck. Bolduck to Pelletier. Pelletier going to try to drive in, gives it off to Roach. Roach the 3-pointer, off the mark. Rebound Bolduck. Fighting for a good takeaway. That's going to be a travel, though.
They've gotten plenty of open threes, that's for sure, and they've been able to take them, which they love to do.
Riley Rose put one up, and it got blocked as he took the shot. Roach puts one back up. Rebound, Pelletier again. And Bolduc now taking it. Bolduc now trying to drive in, hands it off to Riley Rose. Now back out to Pelletier. Pelletier fakes, back out to Rose. Rose flips it over to Laura LeBlanc, fakes a shot, nice fake, getting inside, goes up and fouled. So Laura LeBlanc will go to the line and shoot 2. There are a couple of guys working on my furnace at home right now. You know what they need? They need Top It ice cream mobile cart. They need that because when you're working on a furnace, it can get really hot, and I'm telling you, they need some Top It mobile ice cream cart. That would definitely help them feel better down in the basement of the furnace. I could use some Top It.
Yeah,
it is hot in this gym. I forgot how hot it gets. It was nice when I first got like in here because it was so cold outside, and now it's like it's blazing. LeBlanc gets 1 of 2 there. It's Kaylee Q. Murphy driving inside. Murphy goes down. Pelletier picks it up. Here goes Pelletier, handoff to Bolduc. Bolduc slowing it down, trying to drive inside, goes up. Good block there from Murphy. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay TA possession with 8.7 seconds left. We'll see if we get a late shot here.
TA's bench has been so spirited, and they've been on their feet clapping this entire fourth quarter, trying to get one of these subs a big basket here in the first game of the year.
Back to Bolduc, 5 seconds, and she will run out the clock. So that's going to do it on the first game of the year. TA needed to come in with a statement win, and they did. TA, a nice win. That is 58-33, a 25-point win. And now we will head into our Webb Family Law Firm post-game show. Cole, I'll just go through the stats real quick, and then I'll get your thoughts on the game. So Jessica Dow ends it with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Sulikowski had 9, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. A great defensive performance for her. Cook had 12. Kelly Lampson was 4 of 6 from the 3-point line and had 14 points as well as 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And then Pelletier added a bucket, Coleman with 4, and Laura LeBlanc getting 1 on the board as well. On the other side, quickly for Scarborough, Emerson Flaker ended the game with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Hartley had a nice performance with 16 points and 5 rebounds. Freeman had a bucket, Rummelhart had 1, Megan Rummelhart had 3, and then Stone had a bucket as well. Overall, what did you think about that game, that performance from TA coming out in their first game of the season?
You said it was a statement, and you're exactly right. These players, especially Kylie Lamson, her first varsity game, puts 14 on the board and a great spark, especially from the 3-point line. And although Dow and Sulikowski didn't get it going from 3 as much as they wanted to, they're great defensively. TA, numerous steals, got into passing lanes, just did a really good job taking the ball away and being aggressive. And this team really showed up tonight, and they look motivated to go out and put up a great record this season. And this was a great start tonight, but they've got a lot of work to do, as still plenty of games left on the schedule and plenty of tough ones too. So we'll see how they respond to this, and we'll see if they can keep the momentum rolling. But this was definitely an encouraging sign for their first game.
Yeah, definitely a great game for the Trojans. They go on the road to Noble on Friday. We'll be here in the Linnell Gymnasium again on Friday for boys basketball versus Noble, But for Cole Purvis, Josh Pulsifer, Troy Bolduc, and Jeff Christianberry on TATV, I want to thank you all for watching our first Winter Sports broadcast. Stick with us throughout this Winter Sports season. It'll be a good one, and we will see you all on Friday. Have a great night, everybody.